Hi everyone, I'm Pai. My fans wanted to talk about my childhood and the town I lived in, so I made this video. If you watch my videos often, you should know that I like to tell stories in a humorous way. But for today's topic, I don't want to express it in a humorous way because humor will make you think that I don't care about the hurt this experience has brought me and misunderstand my attitude. So I intend to tell my own story from a very serious and profound perspective. But you can get several observations from my story. First, what is the personality of a boy who grew up with a father who is a serious alcoholic and violent person? Second, observe how a very scared child defends himself against domestic violence. Third, why are some adults indifferent to emotions? When I was a kid, I really liked to sit here and watch TV. I sit here and the TV was there. This is my old home. No one has lived here for nearly 10 years. And many of the furniture here have changed. When I watch TV, I will also pay attention to the sounds on the street. If the sound of my door opening is, it means that my father didn't drink today and his actions are normal. Because this is the sound of pushing the door open with his hands. But if the sound of the door opening is, it means that he drank today and he is in a bad mood today. Because this sound is the sound of kicking the door with his feet. If I heard the sound of him kicking the door, I will stand up and turn off the TV, then hide in this bed. Then I nervously tried to distinguish another sound. This sound came from a bunch of keys on him. He had a bunch of keys that he would wear every day. If the sound of the keys was, it meant that he had not drunk much and his steps were normal. If his keys made a, it meant that he was walking unsteadily and was close to falling, which also meant that he had drunk a lot today. Even if he came back with another uncle supporting him and came in and shouted from my mother to pick him up, then my day was basically over and my family was going to collapse. Because every time he drinks, there is a violent conflict. He likes to smash all kinds of things. This is the TV I watched before. It has been repaired 5 times because it was damaged. My father broke 14 of his own mobile phones. These are all in my memory. In this place, he once got drunk and said to me, "Come on, Pai, using this to hate Dad to die. If you don't hate me to die, I will hate you to die." I will always remember this scene. I was very scared at that time. One was that I was afraid of him being drunk. And the other was that he asked me to hate him to die with a bottle. And the bottle was in my hand. At that time, I felt that death concrete. Death was very close to me. Death was in my hand. I was very scared. I ran out, but I don't know where to run. I could only cry or time. There used to be a bed here where I slept when I was a kid. One night, I gradually woke up and found that my mouth was moving by itself, trying to say something, and then I found that my body had sat up and my back was against the quilt. I thought it was so scary at that time. Then I found that he was drunk sitting in front of me. Slowly, my consciousness began to clear up. I knew that he pulled me up after drinking and asked me a lot of questions. As a result, I didn't wake up, so I started to answer his questions. This thing is really a shadow of mine. Have you ever imagined that your mouth is moving by itself when you are unconscious? I was standing here and he once smashed a glass bowl right next to me. The glass flew all over me. The reason he was angry was that my grandpa passed away and he had a lot of more work to do. And he found that I couldn't help him with a lot of the work. So he thought I was useless. So he was angry. There is the award I received, which is given by Chinese schools to children who study well. If I don't got this, I will be scolded, and I will be scolded throughout the holiday. This is also where I was corporally punished. I would kneel here until 2 a.m. I have lived in this dilapidated house for more than 10 years. My father has caused me a lot of bad memories and pain. There are many unpleasant experiences here, but I will only choose some to talk about. Once my mom said to me after my dad got drunk again, "Pai, please don't be like your dad, okay? Mom begs you." This has been my love goal for quite a long time. This motivation is very sufficient. This is what my mom asked of me. It is also what I asked of myself. Because I hate extreme emotions very much. As a child of only few years old, I really couldn't handle these extreme emotions. My only way is to fantasize.